Hello and welcome to Rebels Radio latest interview. I'm joined by Slough Town manager Jon Underwood. How are you, Jon?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, a victory, a tough fought, hard work victory, 1-0 this afternoon against Chippenham. What are your first thoughts?
One of relief, to be honest, after the recent results we've had. The spell we've had in recent weeks has been tough on everybody, players, managers, supporters. It's not been a lot of fun last few weeks, but really pleased today because I think we put in a fantastic performance. We were up against it team wise, and the lads just pulled together and from 1 to 11 put a fantastic performance in, and I think we got what we deserved.
Yeah, there was a few familiar faces missing from the team sheet. Even your perhaps out of position second choice centre back Scott Harris wasn't available. Neil Baker wasn't around. What was the situation?
Yeah, we've had a bit of illness. I mean, Guy has been struggling with a chest infection for a couple of weeks and went down really bad with it Thursday. He's been told to not do anything for 2 weeks, so he was out. Young Adam suspended this weekend. Obviously, Hicksy's away till next week. So we were going to play Scott Harris. He wasn't feeling great at training Thursday, and he's phoned us Friday to say he's not been able to work and he's rough. And so we were, massively up against it. We put Sean in there alongside Tom. We were confident that Sean would go and do a good job in there. And we went for Warren at right back, which probably would have surprised a few people. We wanted to play Gary on the right anyway, but this gave us the opportunity to play Warren at right back, which we know very in an alien position. He's never played there before. But he's a very tenacious lad, Warren, and we thought he'd just sit there and do a job, and he did just that. So we're delighted with him.
Yeah, conditions were difficult, and it wasn't a game necessarily for the purists. But you started well and battled quite hard. Were you pleased?
Yeah, we were. I mean, the pitch is very difficult for both teams. It ruins the game to some extent. It's very hard to play any kind of flow in football on it. It's hard to cross a ball when you're on the run, and we just asked our players to, play kind of no-risk football, get it forward. It wasn't a classic. It was never going to be a classic. But the most important thing was we had to try and stop their threat up top. And Sandell and Griffin score a lot of goals between them. They're a real handful. I thought our two centre-halves dealt with them really well today. And we wanted to stop them scoring and get us right defensively. And we just hoped that something would go our way up the other end, and it did.
Some talk about potentially the goal being offside.
Yeah, I can't. We weren't in line with it. I can't tell. I thought one of their defenders appeared to have kind of hung back and didn't step up with the others, but somebody said it was offside. Someone said it was onside. To be honest, I don't care. We've had a goal chalked out recently for offside for Lee at St Neots that was incorrect. So. No, he got on the end of a through ball from Gary and did well to lob the keeper. It seemed to take forever to get across the line, but it was a good finish, and I thought we were good value for that. They were always going to have some chances. They put a lot of balls into our box, a lot of big strong lads, and the odd thing was going to drop for them. And Scotty made a couple of great stops, which you need your keeper to do if you're going to beat someone like Chippenham. But I felt we were a real threat on the break second half as well. I thought we had some good. Lee could have got another one. Charlie had an opportunity. I think we always looked like we could hurt them on the break as well as they push bodies forward. But I feel we deserved to win by the single goal today.
And what did you make of the refereeing? It was quite a competitive game. There were a few moments. I know you talked of the Chippenham threat and the physicality. Early on, there was certainly what was claimed to be an elbow for Tom.
Yeah, Tom said he got elbowed. Not always easy for the ref to see those ones when players are challenging like that. But yeah, he did say he caught an elbow. It was physical. It was always going to be a physical game. They're battling to get in the playoffs, so it means a lot to them. And we needed to stand our ground, and we did that. I thought the ref was over fussy, to be honest, and I know their bench were very frustrated with him. I was less frustrated when you're in front. It is less frustrating. I was actually quite happy for the game to be stop-start, and he wanted to talk to everybody, and he spent a lot of time talking to players where he probably didn't need to, but it probably played in our favour that the game didn't have a lot of tempo and flow second half.
As you say, there was a relative number of chances for both teams. Do you think that 1-0 was a fair result?
I feel so. I feel we were slightly the better side, and I think we were good value for the 3 points. So yeah, I did. I thought we had some tremendous performances throughout the team.
Yeah, who in particular was would you thought put their hand up towards MOM?
Well, I thought Sean. I mean, we made Sean captain. I think Sean's had a great season. I think we could play him anywhere now, and he'd play well. He's playing with such confidence. He seems to have really developed into a bit of a leader for us as well, which is great to see. He was outstanding today alongside Tom. I know him and Tom both talked very well, gave good information to people around him, and Tom's experience was important today. I guess I want to mention the midfield too, who I thought were outstanding. Both of them are what you call footballing midfielders. They want to get on the ball and play, but they had to do a lot of hard work and winning second balls and playing balls into right areas at times. It wasn't always easy to play, but they did play as well. They got it down where they could. But I just thought they chose the right time when to play and when to play it safe, and they won a lot of physical battles, which again is not necessarily their strength, but they're both showing they can do it, and they're doing ever so well at the minute. I'm really pleased for both of them.
And certainly not an end of season kind of dead rubber sort of performance from Slough today. You're happy with that. Now, what do you do to take this ahead to Cambridge next week?
Well, we want to try and finish the season well, don't we? We're 54 points now. We said recently if we can get up to 60, so that's going to be that'd be tough. 2 wins out of 3, but why not? If we show the application that we showed today and the team spirit and the togetherness. There's 3 games to go, and if we can win a couple of them and get to the 60-point mark, I think we'll be a lot happier than we were a few days ago, to be honest. So we need to just try and take it into next Saturday. The pitch, I know, over there won't be great either. It'll be a similar scrappy game, and another team that's kind of down there with us, so hopefully we can go and get another win.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to that game a week ahead. Thank you very much for your time. Go and enjoy your evening and your week ahead.
Will do. Cheers, John.